I've been working on this book, Simplicissimus, to revise it and to add to the number of examples and exercises and clarify some things. And I've been thinking a lot about Simplicissimus and its approach, which is unique. There's no other Latin textbook that I'm aware of in the world, and I have looked at quite a few Latin textbooks, which not only focuses on the liturgy, liturgical Latin, but uses examples from the Missal to the exclusion of anything else. So all the exercises, all the questions in the Latin into English exercises and all that sort of thing, they're actually real sentences from the liturgy or from the front matter, the preparatory prayers, rubrics, and things like that. And the advantage of that is that if you are familiar with the traditional Mass, even a little bit familiar, then the book will be constantly throwing at you things that make sense to you, which have meaning for you, and which maybe you've heard already. And if you're not familiar with the liturgy, but you want to become familiar with it, having done the course, you then go to the liturgy and you'll find constant reminders of the things that you've done, which will obviously help you to understand the Latin. It is a distinct Latin. I'm not a great Latinist myself, but even I can see idiosyncratic nature of the Latin, which of course is deliberate. They wanted to create a different register of Latin. The liturgical Latin is distinct because it reflects the languages from which the Vulgate was translated, Greek and Hebrew. So you get these Hebraisms and Gricisms. It has a peculiar vocabulary, deliberately peculiar. So there are words which have pagan associations which they do not want to use, such as the word for altar, which is ara in classical Latin. You never find that in the Missal. If you learn that in school or in a secular Latin course, it's not going to be any use to you in liturgical Latin because the liturgical word is altar. It's a distinctive thing. In some ways it's simpler, in some ways it's different, in some ways it's developed, of course, it's a later form of Latin. And if you want to get really into it, then you want to know those subtleties. If you're a classicist, if you're not a classicist, it's a bit of a long way around to learn classical Latin and then try to translate that into liturgical Latin. That's fine if that's where you're coming from, but if you're starting from scratch, you might as well take the shortcut and learn liturgical Latin directly with the Latin Mass Society.